Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news Cartridge for Monday, December 19th, 2016. Before we begin, don't forget that this week is just today and tomorrow, and then I go on my Christmas break. Episodes will resume on the 27th. So today begins with confirmation the Steam sale will be starting this Thursday, December 22nd. It was not only leaked through an email from Valve to all developers, but it's now been confirmed through a tweet from the UK PayPal. The sale should end on January 2nd. The next Dynasty Warriors game, the 9th in the series, is rumored to be an open world game. During its first week, Super Mario Run was downloaded 37 million times and just got a Christmas-themed update adding in new festive items to collect. Joining Super Mario Run with their FUTmas update is FIFA 17. Scruff Gaming will soon offer the same customization options for the Xbox One Elite controller that can be seen in the Microsoft Xbox Design Lab. They will cost the standard $150 ranging up to $200. Next, we have confirmation an Nvidia GTX 1080 Ti will be coming at some point because they have started to offer the ability to pre-order it. But first to owners of a GTX 980 Ti. Not only is that complete bullshit because this is the first exclusive pre-order deal I have ever heard about, but people who want to spend more money to upgrade have to wait longer than the people who have already spent a bunch of money to upgrade. So Nvidia is literally playing favorites with people who spend a lot of money on a single card. Fuck us SLI users. And then I guess this one is good because Nvidia has also released a PC upgrade kit that will turn practically any PC into a powerful gaming rig. The kit includes an MSI GTX 1060 3GB edition, a 240GB SSD, a 450-watt power supply, a Gears of War 4 code, and a t-shirt. Warner Brothers was planning to make a Suicide Squad video game, but internal reports say it was cancelled before it was even announced. Reset has been delayed until 2017 after the developers had thought that they could release around the holiday season. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen now. Also getting delayed is Night in the Woods, which has a release window of February 2017, and the developer is going to be hosting a live stream later in the week on the 21st. A mod for Skyrim called Enderal, which touts itself as being a total conversion mod, will be getting its own expansion sometime next year. Payday 2 has gotten some new DLC with inspiration from the classic 1983 film Scarface. If you're interested, you can pick it up on Steam. Darkest Dungeon will be getting some new DLC at the beginning of 2017 called The Crimson Court. And finally for teasers, Pokemon Go was announced for Apple Watch at the beginning of the year, and because it hasn't released yet, there are rumors going around that it was cancelled. But Niantic says that it will release, quote, soon. More hardware information about the Nintendo Switch has leaked, and it's much slower than you might think. Let's talk about some megahertz next on News Cartridge. First things first, I've got more information about the Nintendo Switch, specifically about the Tegra X1 GPU itself. This is a bit of a continuation from the last story I did on the Switch, where we discussed exactly which Tegra GPU it would be getting. Now specifics on how the chip will perform are here, and it's rather interesting, while at the same time, what I would expect from a system such as the Switch. The core is capable of running at 768 MHz, but while not on its home dock, the GPU core speed drops to about 40% of what it's capable of, down to 307 MHz. That's not as bad as it may seem because it will save on battery power and create much less heat. But what could be bad is Nintendo is giving developers the option to lock their games to the lower frequency, meaning putting the Switch on its home dock could not improve performance for some games. Of course, depending upon the game, like The Binding of Isaac, this really won't matter. But if the developer wants to try something tricky in order to prolong battery life on the go, completely ignoring the Switch also functions as a home console, this is where we're going to run into problems. Stay tuned to News Cartridge for more updates while we wait on the launch of the Nintendo Switch. Nostalrius servers are live once again. Other than having a name that's kind of hard to pronounce, Nostalrius are a group of passionate gamers and coders who offer a vanilla World of Warcraft experience without the help of Blizzard. And because Blizzard is involved in no way, they are not receiving any royalties for these servers existing, even though it's built on the backbone of a Blizzard game. So then, running something like this is illegal, right? Quite! Blizzard had sent Nostalrius a cease and desist letter earlier this year, to which Nostalrius did comply. But after months of not hearing from Blizzard for requests to work together, they have resumed their operations. It's not going to be a walk in the park for the Nostalrius team either, because they have already reported 6 simultaneous DDoS attacks when they went live yesterday. And Blizzard is going to break out their team of lawyers. It's only a matter of time. I have mixed feelings about linking to their website for hopefully obvious reasons, so I think you can find it for yourself if you want to go visit them. Sometimes I use my show as a platform to vent my frustrations about how I'm feeling in regard to what could be viewed as a sensitive subject. And other times I use it to show you guys some really cool shit. I am a huge Legend of Zelda fan, and someone has created a 3D printed map of the first Zelda game for NES. It was created in Minecraft and then translated to a 3D printing program where it took roughly 24 hours to print and then a mere 6 hours to paint. The end result is marvelous and one of the best maps I think I have ever seen. Finally today, a little reminder, 'tis the season of giving, not receiving. EVE is hosting their own holiday event, which is a little bit different from other games. Players have the option to participate in a Secret Santa, which is really a good way to give people you don't know gifts, and it's generally safe over the internet. A player had received a skin for a Purifier, one of the ships in the game, and then made a post on the public forum about how he not only did not use a Purifier, but he would rather have gotten anything else other than the, quote, nasty looking skin. Other players got wind of his thanklessness, with one player coming up with the idea for everyone in the game to send him a piece of carbon, EVE's equivalent to a piece of coal. More than 6,000 have been sent to him. So remember, be careful what you wish for, and this is the season of giving. With the Steam sale starting on Thursday, I'm sure you can think of someone who would love to get a game for the holidays. Alright, let's do this! It's time for tomorrow's game releases for PC. Angels of Death, Pretty Girls Panic, Pretty Girls Panic, Swing Star VR, 3D Arcade Fishing, Bunny Rama, SOS Special Operative Stories, The Gray Man, Quack Attack 1985 Turbo DX Edition, The Crypts of Anaxaba VR, Eagle Flight, Shantae Half Genie Hero, The Walking Dead A New Frontier, Acrostorm, Serious Sam VR The First Encounter, Twisted, Revenge of the Spirit, Rite of Resurrection, and Magical Spiral. For PlayStation 4, Shantae Half Genie Hero, Wild Guns Reloaded, and Subject 13. For Xbox One, Shantae Half Genie Hero, and Subject 13. For Nintendo Wii U, Shantae Half Genie Hero, and for PlayStation Vita, Shantae Half Genie Hero. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And my new thesaurus is terrible. I'd go so far as to say, it's terrible.